Hey guys, we are live on YouTube. Welcome back. So, boys and girls, yeah, just have a look here. Okay, let's see what's going on with my stream. Let's make sure it's working. Hey, yo, streaming. Yeah, sure seems like that way. Very good. Here we go, people. Welcome. Okay, so yeah, today we are playing Ace Attorney at large. Oh yeah, you guys know how much boasting about this game I do sometimes. Alright. So, guys, I actually have my fan going. I don't know if you can hear it. It's freaking. It's obnoxiously loud. Like, feel like that's in competition with my computer right now. Freaking one's trying to outweigh the other. Back to this. Ah, okay, I see why now.
Objection!
Phoenix.
Objection!
Oh, this is gotten a bit harder. Okay, this one's actually quite easy. Key card on one of the statements. I thought it would be hard, but You will stay. Oh, you guys may not know that expression, but yeah. Wow, not guilty like that. That's amazing. Not guilty verdict. Ah, interesting. seemed so soon. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then to wait, Ron wasn't there. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why. We wondering why. Thank you. This must be where it's. Hello, Nosta. Yep. This again the same. Ah. Ah, there's something else we haven't quite done. Okay, where is it? Yeah, I did the Larry part. We had to do that. CA's office. Right there. Oh no, I've already done that. That's right. Did we miss something in the security room, guys? Surely not, right? Ah, you. He's been through something. Yeah, we just. I just don't want to make this sound too overly dramatic, but yeah, it is what it is. Do you know what else is what it is as well? These nuts and yeah, those are what they are. Okay, I'm making a complete idiot out of myself. Let's just say, I kinda hope he's not really listening to my stream because I'm being kinda stupid. uh, but I mean, hey, you gotta have some fun in life. Yeah, it can't all be serious, too serious. I think if you can't have a laugh,
paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman.
The ladies here are fine as spring.
I'm glad I don't care about those things anymore. They things used to bother me. When you're if you do YouTube for like a job, you'll notice that there's like these weird ebbs and flows, and sometimes they're like really drastic. And we're in one of those right now. Like I could release a video with evidence of a cure for cancer, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, fuck them. But it's all good because we're hanging out. We got the OGs here as per usual. They're always here to help your boy out and hang out. And the most important thing of the day is Legal Vices hit 100,000 subs on YouTube, which means that his family can contact Google and go through that whole process. Now, a lot of people are really confused on this process, but the process is they can't like upload videos to the channel, right? You won't have that kind of access, but they can get like the plaque and all that stuff, you know? So that's really, really cool, really fun. Glad to see that happen. It's really, really cool to see the entire internet rally around it. That was really cool. So I've had a lot of fun watching that over the last couple of days and retweeting every damn thing I could possibly retweet to help it out because Twitter's different. So my Twitter is always blown up for some reason. But YouTube's kind of if it's on, it's on, it's on. If it's not, it's not, right? And we're on a very not period. Probably December. December used to be a pretty strong month from what I remember, but it kind of almost shifts like in a 11-month increment or a 10-month increment. So like it used to be October was the worst for me ever. And then October was one of my biggest months I've had in years. So I was like, oh, that's weird. That's very strange. It never happens. So it looks like my October has shifted to December now, which is fine. Got some awesome stuff to talk about very soon. Been having a really, really good time hanging out with the boys, and have had a pretty good couple days. You know, even with the extenuating circumstances around. Very rough 2 days because you know we lost Jeff, Legal Vices, which was very, very sudden, very, very, very sudden. And then my uncle passed away yesterday. Very sweet man. My dad was very distraught, and I can't. It's hard for me to see my dad like that. So not really looking forward to the funeral for that reason, but it is. I think I'm going to be going down there here in another day or so. But yeah, just one of those, man. December is that way. December is always that way. And that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. But we're here. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be great. Internet Hate Machine says heard Nick kick April to the curb. I think that was like a long time ago, actually. I don't know if it's really even confirmed, but I mean it's been a long time. It's a good thing. And I'm not necessarily saying like she's a bad person or anything. It's just, you know, I just think it was like one of those things that was throwing a wrench into a lot of progress. Just because your entire focus isn't where it may need to be. I don't know. I'm not part of the situation. I'm just speculating. But that's also what I heard. So get on it, doggone it. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're almost to 100 already. We're going to have a good ass show. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff and celebrating Jeff. Good ass dude. Made it to 100K. So kick ass to see him. I'm really happy about that. And also, we're going to talk about the drones. We're going to talk about a big heated discussion. What's up? The Rumble chat's freaking actually going. Hey, what's up, guys? Jury, Bulldozer. We're going to be talking about the drones, and we're going to be talking about, oh God, how am I forgetting? Oh, a big ass basically a big ass drama fest online that I'm gonna tackle and give my 2 cents on. And I'm tired of giving my 2 cents on it, but we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna do it. Looks like we're doing it this way again. So yeah. What's up, Marfin? Yeah, dude, it's been rough. I can't even imagine that, dude. I'm sorry about that. I got a key laying on my chest. I will probably in about 3 hours. My cat Sushi's fat as hell, and he's always on me. He's always on me. So let's get into it, boys. Review Tech, no. Rage, you can only talk about Review Tech USA so much. It's just the same story over and over. Shut up, Reagan. It's the same story with Rich. He's like, oh, where's the receipts? Blah, blah. I didn't call you ugly or fat. Blah, blah, blah. Like, no one gives a fuck. God. It's Review Tech drama is like 13-year-old girls fighting. And I'm over it, man. It was fun when it was like about kind of more serious stuff. But now it's all Review Tech stuff is all about, oh, you said I was fat. You said I was ugly. You said I had a tiny penis. No one cares. Holy shit. I'm 34 years old. God, what are y'all doing? Anyways, at any rate, we hit 100 likes. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I appreciate you guys for being so loving, so caring for your boy. Thank you. All right, so first things first, we got to hit Billy Hatcher a super chat because he's bitching. He's bitching. He wants me to talk to him. I'm glad the campaign hit 50K, and now Legal Vice has got 100K on this channel. We can hit 55K on this. What? I think the drone story is a distraction for the current spending bill that's about to be passed in Congress. Yeah, the spending bill is atrocious, and it always is atrocious. Every time there's a spending bill, it's pretty much filled with bullshit foreign aid and bullshit raises for everybody and bullshit. Just it's quite literally always surrounded by fluff that is just meant to enrich the people in power. And I have no idea how people support it ever on left or right. Left or right. I will never understand how people support these spending bills because it's always bullshit. It's like $1 million towards like like homeless and stuff, and then 100 billion towards foreign governments and whatnot. Thank you. That's how it always is. So yeah, I'm over it. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, dude, for your $50 super chat. You are the GOAT. You're the man, the myth, the legend. I appreciate that, dude. Love you. Yeah, 2 million to study shrimp on a treadmill. Yeah, exactly, dude. And you know for a fact that the person organizing the study is related to this congressman or this speaker. It's always the same shit. They take 1% of it and they pocket the rest of it, and they never get investigated because guess what? They put stuff in the bill to give them immunity from getting investigated. Shocking, right? It's always the exact same shit. So thank you, Billy Hatcher. I love you. I appreciate you, dude. Only Jack says, rip Jeff. Glad we could celebrate him hitting 100K. Dude, I'm so glad. I'm so glad Jeff hit it. It happened so fast. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't expect it to happen like in 2 days. It was going faster and faster. I was like, damn, this is crazy. So I'm very happy about that. It doesn't bring our boy back. And that sucks, but it's really cool to see people rally behind a good man. And I appreciate everybody involved in it. I know there was people feuding in a chat somewhere about it, but I'm like, dude, I don't care. A lot of people jumped in to help, and that's awesome. Thank you, Only Jacks. I appreciate you. Thank you, dude. So Jeff's the GOAT. Jeff's the man. We'll pull up his channel real quick so you guys can see the beautiful Jeff and how great he is. I have a really bad headache, guys, so bear with me. My headache is real bad right now, so I apologize if I am low energy, but I've had a rough day. I did the legs at the gym, so it is pretty brutal today. Pretty damn brutal. So at any rate, let's take a gander at this beautiful, beautiful man. One more time. Everybody clap. A round of applause for Jeff hitting 100,000 subs. Hell yeah. Thank you, everybody. I know all of you did it. I know you all helped, and everybody contributed. And even, with this tiny ass channel that's dead as hell now, I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you for helping out and giving your boy some love, because there's not a better person that deserved to hit this while he was alive. Right. So thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. We got a lot to talk about today. Like a lot. So Last Gamma, what's up, dude? A dead land toxin YouTube will never be the same without Jeff. I agree. I agree, Alicia. What a great man. And I met him in real life several times. Such a loving dude. Such a loving dude. Thank you, Alicia. A dead. Where'd you go, a dead? A deadly neurotoxin says Tim Pool sold out. So that is like a random rumor that was posted and got a lot of traction on one post, and then everybody just started repeating it as if it was like a thing that happened. I've talked to people and no one knows. I've talked to people on the inside and no one has even heard of this. So I don't know. But at any rate, I don't own Tim Cast or Tim Pool, so it doesn't matter to me. You know, I'm sure he'll get some monies, so that's cool. So that's great. So at any rate, I mean, it's the same thing. What it was like 2 months ago, they said that Tim Pool was Russian now. So I never believe stuff until I hear it from the horse's mouth, right? So I'm mixed a lot. Well, congratulations, buddy. Anyway, sorry guys. Thank you. A daily neurotoxin on Portal reference. I have not played Portal since the day that shit came out. I liked it, but it was one of those games where it's like the cube or the ball game. The sphere, like those. They're kind of like trippy puzzle games. I can't get into stuff. A game has to grab me hard, very, very hard. Case in point, Bloodborne was the luckiest the game's ever got because I hated Bloodborne when I first played it. I played it for an entire afternoon, could not get anywhere. I was furious. And then I learned, I didn't play it for a whole week, came back, played it again, and realized I can go to the Hunter's Dream and get hills, like healing items. Bro, I played that game for 8 hours straight, and I played it every day, and then I platinumed it. So I'm really glad I gave it another chance because it became my favorite game of all time. So, and then I basically learned how From Software games work, and now From Software is easily my favorite studio. Easily. Everything they put out is gold. All right, anyways. So thank you guys for helping Jeff get to his beautiful, ginormous 100K goal. I'm very happy to see it. It makes my heart filled with joy, filled with absolute joy. So thank you guys for that. I love you. I appreciate you. A bit of an announcement here, real quick. Where is it? There it is. A bit of an announcement for you guys. I want you guys to check this out real quick, like. So the Simon Bisley, the Biz cover, is finally official. It is officially done. It's all hand drawn and everything, and it looks unbelievable. I know 100 of you have already got this. Do you ever game? I play iRacing sometimes, but I haven't really played anything else. I want to play Elden Ring, but I can never find the time. But Biz finished it. It is now fully colored. It is in all its glory. It's depicting a later part of the book. So make sure if you have not done it, go get it. It is currently up right now, featured. It's featured on the campaign. And here's our goal today for the book. Here's our goal for the book today. This is the goal. Here we go. Boom. The goal today is 350 backers. That's our goal, with a minimum of 10 if it's direct. Gabriel Knight, if you're in here, you son of a... minimum of 10, Gabriel. Come on now. So there you go. Thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate you. Frustrated user says, if I know this isn't a business, but if channel's dead, how is it going? Dead in viewership, not in revenue. Revenue stays the same. Revenue is not based in viewership on YouTube, and hasn't been in since 2019, I think. Basically, back in the day on YouTube, you had to get 10 million views a month to make it a career, maybe more. Now, when they added super chats and memberships, it made it kind of like a passive thing. So a small channel can make $100,000 a year if they, did their due diligence and had a good show, and they added a bunch of really supportive people behind them. Keep in mind, I have a very small channel. My viewership fluctuates from 200 viewers to 1,500. It's the weirdest channel in the world. I'll never understand it. But we are currently 25th in the world in super chats because we have such a supportive group of people. So, and I can only thank you guys for that. I don't deserve it. I'm a dumbass redneck dude from Alabama, struggling to race in NASCAR, struggling to put out a book, struggling to stream, doing everything I can to try to make it work and try to give you guys something that you'll be proud of me over. And sometimes it seems like it's just impossible. But at any rate, you guys keep me grounded, and I appreciate you guys. Love you. All right. So Juicy Booch, thank you, dude. I appreciate you. So that's our goal today, boys. 350 backers. Go get the Biz cover. It is fresh, it is new, and it is featured right now on the campaign. Yeah, the campaign. Yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate it so much. Get the hell on it. There's the link. I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat. Thank you guys. Go back it. Direct, contribute, do not tip, please, God. Why can't I pin stuff? Why can I never pin stuff on my own channel? I hate this. It's the same. It's always like this. I can't even click the chat. Hey, look, everything's bugged. Let me refresh. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. I just thought I got hacked. Uh-oh, fuck. Hold on. Oh, my God. My heart. Whew. Oh, I thought I got hacked again. Keep in mind they may have put like a Trojan or something on my computer, and I don't know, it could happen again. I'm freaking terrified. If you guys saw that video, basically my channel got hacked, and all my passwords and phone numbers and everything, and my email address was changed from Belarus, the country Belarus. And luckily, I was sitting on my computer while it was happening, getting the notifications on Google. So I went into my account and disabled my Google account. And then I stopped everything and then started changing everything back. And it worked. So it all worked, man. So thank God for that. But anyways, you need to do a virus scan. Dude, I did that like literally as it was happening, man. Bro, I used to get on LimeWire and download porn. Okay. Trust me, I already got this covered. Okay. April Rain says, has anyone called you Porn Stash yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's like my nickname, man. That's my nickname, man. All right. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Make sure you go back this bad boy. The Biz cover is right here. You see it? It's right here. It says 1 claimed. There's over 100 claimed, but I hid the other one to put the new one up. So it's a new perk technically. So go back that. Give your boy some love. We got 350. That's the goal for Naked Snake. 350 backers. Go give it some love. If you want to direct contribute, you can do that as well by clicking. Oh, they changed the freaking app. They changed the website. Why? God, now you can't. How do you? Oh, God. Look at this. Look at this garbage. Wait, where's the direct contribute at? I don't know how any of this works anymore. I actually don't even see it on here. Well, maybe it's not on there anymore. I don't know, man. At any rate, pick your perk. Is that? Oh, there you go. Make a contribution right there. You just hit pick your perk. There you go. Pick your perk. All right, cool. Thank you. I guess they changed it or updated it. There you go, guys. Go give it some love. Give it some love. Give it some love. Oh my God. Give it some love. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. All right. Where am I? All right, let's look at these. Let's look at the drones, bro. And also, I got to tackle some drama. And I'm so tired of the drama, but we're going to attack it anyway. It's going to be fun. I got it pinned on my damn Twitter. Because everybody's arguing with me today. They're yelling at me. Everybody gets pissed because I point out stuff that I don't necessarily agree with, but I believe. Right? So the common misconception with, doing anything online is people just assume whatever you're trying to outline in your thoughts are 100% what you believe, but you're just trying to explain something, right? So at any rate, I had this conversation, and it's the most basic freaking conversation in the world. It is the most basic damn thing, and I don't know why people can't grasp it from just experience alone. Just experience alone. And I'm going to tell you what I mean before we get into the drones. I just want to talk about it for a second because I've been thinking about this. Where is it? That's funny. All right. God, I reply to so many things. I need to stop. Oof. I'm going to throw up. All right. Let me find it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Let me explain this and we'll go. You're cracking me up. What did I do, Rama? I didn't even say anything funny, Ramalama. Don't dare think out loud. You ain't lying, dude. You ain't lying. All right, let me explain this real quick. So here we go. Boop, 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 boop. All right, first and foremost, we're going to go through this real quick. So here's this green text. I don't need to explain to you what a green text is. It says, be polite and obedient to women, instantly turns them off. Be aggressive and cruel to women, they fall in love with you. Okay? Let me explain why this is a thing, because no one seems to get it. And I commented on it, and I have people yelling at me. And I feel like people that are reasonable understand, but they don't want to, and I don't really know why. And I want to give the disclaimer that I don't necessarily agree with these things, right? But at any rate, I see you, Rama. But that being said, so let me explain the thought process here. Okay. And it's based in subconscious biology. Keep in mind that people have existed for about 200K years, roughly, in our current intellectual form, right? 200K years is how long we've been around here. If we understand things about adaptation and evolution, whether you agree with those things or not, that's not enough time for anything to happen. Okay? I don't care if you give people cell phones and giant buildings and cars and shit. It doesn't change our biological subconscious. It doesn't. We are the same people. Now, can we grow and learn through other avenues? Yes, but that subconscious pull will always be there. And it's going to be there for another million years, likely. But people like to argue against it as some
Oh, snap.
weird, like, oh, well, I know better. I'm not beholden to my biological subconscious. Yeah, that's why it's called a subconscious. But at any rate, fuck Rama, you fucker. You got me thinking about it now. Here's the issue. And I want you to really listen to me in the chat before you yell at my ass. And I know women are going to disagree with me because they always do. And also dudes that are nice are going to agree with me because they always do as well. Or they disagree with me. They always do. Here's the thing. When you are obedient, you're giving gifts, you're giving compliments, you're love bombing, you're doing all these things that you think a woman wants. Letting her walk all over you is kind of the phrase, right? Because you can't be obedient, loving, overtly caring, and overtly emotionally connected if you're obedient. Goat Sartail, I subscribed yesterday. I love you, dude. So here's the thing. If you are that guy that is the nice guy, let's just say that. That's the nice guy, right? And you won't say no to the woman you're with, why would she think that you're going to do the opposite that you do to her to an outside threat? Keep in mind, we're talking from a subconscious level, right? A biological level. If you are, for lack of a better term, being like an effeminate kind of like beta guy, and I don't want to use those phrases, but I'm trying to paint a picture. Why would she expect you to do that when there's an outside threat? Biologically and subconsciously, right? Why would a tiny, frail woman want to date a tiny, frail guy who's scared of shit and won't say no to her? Because if a big dude walks up and he's like, I'm going to do some violence, she's not going to expect him to protect her. That seems to be very obvious to me. Now let's cover the other side of the coin. You now have a man who's strong-headed, strong-willed, will tell you no, will tell you, I don't agree with you. I'm done talking to you about this bullshit. You're not getting what you want. Right? A real human being, a real male, treating the woman like he would treat anyone else. Which, in my opinion, is, from my experience, that's what women like. They like to be treated like humans, in my opinion. That's what in my experience. Then, oh, okay, well, my guy, he says mean things sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't like me to go out. Sometimes he'll refuse to let me do this thing or this thing or this thing, or it's against the boundary in the relationship, right? She may dislike it when it's happening, but if there's an outside threat, she knows 1000% that guy will protect her and everything they have. Right? Subconsciously. Now, people are always confused. Why do women pick the asshole guy? Keep in mind what they consider the asshole guy is just the real guy. That will be like, no, we're not fucking doing that thing, and you can stop talking about it. Right? Instead of, oh yeah, baby, I'll do whatever you want. I'll drive, I'll do whatever you need. I'll give you whatever you need, blah, 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 blah. Correct? So subconsciously, this chick knows that her man will stand up to anybody if he stands up to her. But in the opposite, if he can't even stand up to her, why would he ever stand up to a threat? That is why the women go after the asshole. And to be fair, the asshole is usually just a genuine real guy. And real people don't just let everybody walk all over them. Right? That's why. The asshole guy is the real guy usually. Now, look, there's a lot of asshole dudes out there. And I can't even fathom why some women will go after a guy that has no job and he's like a drug abuser. But that's kind of like a outlier in my opinion. Right? That's the case. Every guy I've ever met that's in a long-term relationship and he's always able to get another girl whenever he sees fit, he treats them very real. He treats them like a human being, and he doesn't let them walk all over him. And they never have a problem getting women in their life. Whereas all these dudes that are like begging, they're begging for a crumb of vagina. Begging. I'll do anything. I love you. Please, I'll give you money, give you anything. That guy is not going to protect you in any situation or stand up for you, by the way. And if he does happen to stand up for you and he gets slapped once, that shit's gone. Oh, no more. No more. Right? So let me move on because I was laying the groundwork for that. So I responded, it's ingrained in biology. Being aggressive and telling a girl no subconsciously tells her that you would do that if another threat came in. The obedient guy who gives her everything she wants and doesn't set boundaries is the opposite. If he can't stand up to me, why would he stand up to a threat? That seems like the most sound logic in the world. Right? Do you agree? Does any of you agree? Okay. Now, obviously, there's extenuating circumstances around all these situations. But every time I have a mutual friend and he's the nice guy and he has a girlfriend and he's the nice or fiance or a wife are viciously mean to them in front of everybody. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But they're nice to everybody else, but they're viciously mean to the guy. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what's going on here, right? And I don't think those kind of relationships can last because that girl immediately, if a dude stands up to her with his giant chest out and he's like, get out of my way, bitch, it's over. She'll forget about her dude immediately. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying there's a reason why women go after dudes that other guys consider assholes. Oh, he won't take you to your favorite restaurant every day. Oh, he won't give you gifts. Oh, he won't give you that new car you want. Oh, he won't let you do this. Man, he sounds like an asshole. No, he's just being a real person, right? So of course people are calling me delusional, and it's quite literally a fact in every human behavior study ever recorded. It always comes back to this,
Sorry, guys.
right? It always does. But nobody ever wants to believe it. And I don't understand. And look, I don't even consider I don't even consider myself the asshole guy, nor the nice guy. I just treat people how I treat people. I treat men and women in my life relatively the same. Now, obviously, if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I'm definitely more lenient on that person. But I don't like if they say something I disagree with them. I disagree with that entirely, and let me tell you why. I don't lie and change my belief structures and everything I believe to match hers just so she'll have sex with me. It doesn't work because that may work for a short period of time, but it will lead to resentment and lead her into the arms of a giant ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's always been insane to me. And people act so ignorant about it. Like so ignorant about it. And like I said, I don't necessarily overtly agree with being an asshole, but still there's a lot of truth there, right? But at any rate, it leads me into another thing, kind of. It leads me into another thing, kind of. So check this out. This is gonna piss off everybody. I think most of you probably agree with this take right here, but this is gonna piss off everybody. So the next take. So I don't expect to get any backers on my book today because this is gonna piss everybody off. So I apologize in advance, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway, man. Where is it at? Time to get roasted. Where is it at? Here we go. Here we go. YouTube crashes like about 35 times a stream now, which is fun. I really enjoy that. It's really cool. I love it. By the way, boys. By the way, wait. By the way, boys, this one's gonna piss you off. I apologize. I pissed off all the women in the chat already because women don't like to admit this, and it's fine. I don't see a problem with women being like, "Yeah, I like a guy that's like real." They're always like, "No, I love nice guys." I'm like, "Why are you not with one?" I don't know. Every time. What do you mean? We're 16 backers away from goal. Don't forget, go back to new biz cover right here. Go give it some love. That's the goal for Naked Snake and or the super chats as well. Both of them. So we're a 10th of the way there and or 16 backers away. So go back my book. We just hit 50K. Let's hit the road to 60. I appreciate you guys. All right, so let's go back and let's get everybody in the chat pissed at me now. Because everybody in the chat's gonna get pissed at me. I'm sorry, it just always happens. It always happens this way, but let's go ahead and get in deep into the sauce. Okay. You can already see what's on the screen, right? All right. So this person says, when women say they like dad bods, they're lying because this is what they think a dad bod is. This is what a dad bod is, by the way. Men do not get to decide what a dad bod is. Women do. What's up, Alex Moore? Women decide what a dad bod is, not men. Okay? And I'll never understand why this is so hard to grasp. Look, the reason it got so much traction is because out of shape men and fat dudes were like, "Oh, wait, you mean I'm sexy?" No. When they hear dad bod, they immediately think of out of shape person. That's what men think of, right? Men think, "Oh, you mean like somebody fat?" No. That's actually not what women are referring to when they go over dad bod. Okay? Yeah, Carrie, I said I've talked about this before. So, when a woman says, "I like dad bods," it means they like a jacked dude that is not absolutely shredded. The phrase was coined and made really, really popular 10, 20 years ago, or 15 years ago, when Daniel Craig, the paparazzi, got pictures of him at the beach. And he looked like he had a lot of muscle, and he was he didn't have abs, right? He looked like a big dude, you know? And that's where the popularization of dad bod came from in social media and like any kind of media, right? And that is how it entered women's minds. When they talk about, man, I love Jason Momoa's dad bod, they're talking about that picture where he looks like a Greek god. When they talk about Zac Efron's dad bod, they're talking about when he's 205 pounds of solid rock, but he's 14% body fat. That's what a dad bod is. But men, for some reason, I guess, want to skirt accountability, right? And they'll be like, oh, so when you say dad bod, that means fat guy. So I don't have to get into shape now. Right? That's what men, they'll use that phrase as a reason that they don't ever have to take care of their body because, oh, well, I have a dad bod, so I'm still sexy to some women. No, not at all. That is not what they mean. Women hold the value in describing what the definition means, not men. Men don't get to determine if men are attractive. Women do, generally speaking. I'm not speaking about outliers of people that are interested in men or blah, 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 or maybe gay. That's not fucking the point. Even though gay men also would approve of this probably. But still, that's neither here nor there, damn you. This is literally what a dad bod is. And dude, I have people so pissed off on Twitter at me today about this. Because I'm like, yeah, this is what a dad bod always has been. But men, for some reason, took the literal words in the phrase dad bod and were like, oh, that means like a father, like my father. My father was fat. Therefore, that means fat. No, it means daddy. Daddy. That's what it means. Daddy body. Daddy. When a woman's like, oh, that dude's a daddy right there. That means he's a giant older man that is built like a freaking a house. But if you go into this chat, I got freaking ratioed to hell and back. If you go if you go into the recent replies, every single dude is coping so hard. They're like, nah, bro. Nah, I have a dad bod. I know what a dad bod is. I'm like, you don't get to determine it. Women do. Women get to determine what a dad bod is, not men. Right? It's like when women say I'm curvy and men are like, no, you're not, bitch. No. You can say you are, but you're not. You're 400 pounds. Right? Because men get to determine it. Ooh. To be fair to men, they're logical, and if you didn't know, that's what you would logically think. 100% lesser logic, which is ironic with your name. That's what you would think. You would think that is the case, but you have to understand what it actually means in social media, right? When women say dad bod, they mean a jacked, attractive man that it doesn't have 7% body fat. That's what a dad bod is. Now, what you may consider a dad bod, like what Billy Hatcher, for example, hypothetically, what he considers a dad bod, if he looks in the mirror and he's like, huh, I look awful, I have a dad bod. He doesn't get to determine what women think a dad bod is. Women do. And I guarantee you 99% of women, when they talk about a dad bod, they're talking about a jacked dude. They're not talking about a obese man. And how men can rationalize that after being given a reasonable definition blows my ass away. Like, men are still arguing in this thread that obese men have dad bods. And I'm like, are you insane? There are not women out there saying, oh yeah, I'm into the obese dudes. Like, in mass, you will hear almost every woman say they're into dad bods. Like, almost every woman says they're into dad bods, right? And it's because they're talking about this. This looks great. When I'm in my off season and my shoulders and arms and chest are massive and I'm rocking the dad bod, women like that. 100%. Women do not find something that takes no work attractive. Everybody finds something attractive that takes work, right? So if they see a guy that works out 6 days a week and lifts really heavy and looks like this, that's still work. That's still represented in your outward appearance. If you sit on the couch gooning and eating ice cream and you're a fat dude and you do nothing at all, that's not attractive, right? It should be very obvious, but I'm getting cooked on this thread today. Cooked. Cooked, I tell you. Speaking of getting cooked, we got Jenny with a red boy. Jenny, baby back ribs, yeah. Love you, Cody. Looking good. Just keep it real. It's okay. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for your red boy, Jenny. I appreciate you so much. You're so good to your boy. Love you. I appreciate you getting us a third of the way to Naked Snake. Don't forget to back, ride, and die, boys. We have to catch Cecil, and we're so close. So close. The Biz cover has just launched. Go get you the Biz cover and get you the 3-pack of tumblers or the single tumbler if you have not. Go get you the shirt. Every little bit helps out on the racing traveling expense next year because it's going to be expensive. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. Thank you. Jenny's so good to me. See, Jenny thinks I'm sexy, unlike you, and smart, too. Squid says dad bods have always been a jack dude who isn't competition bodybuilder shredded. Think construction worker. 100%. It shouldn't be that hard, right? You can find a man's voice attractive that doesn't take work. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, you can find his hands attractive from genetics. I mean, like an outward appearance of body, right? Or he's driving a Ferrari, so you know he does something in life that is important to somebody where he makes a lot of money. Unless it's, what's the word? Family money. It's like hard to decipher. You can kind of decipher based on their attitude, though. Thank you, Squid. If you talk to him and they're an asshole, like a legit, like dumb little kid asshole, you're like, oh, okay, this is family money. Thank you, Squid. Love you. I love you, Squid. What's up, Misty? Or Miss L? How you doing, baby? Yes. Yeah. Is that it? That might be what I'm meaning. So people were this was like several years ago, right? And this is where the phrase dad bod comes. I remember it. I was on the internet and I remember seeing the phrase dad bod and women going crazy over it. And then all these fat dudes that do nothing at all with their life, which is fine. Do what you want. That's fine with me. I don't care. But still, like, there's all these guys that are out of shape, and they adopted that phrase as their body type to include themselves in an attractive pool that they don't exist in, right? And that's fine, but that's not going to get you laid, man. You can say you have a dad bod all day, and women like dad bods. They don't. Okay. Now, granted, to be fair, there are some women out there, a small percentage of women that like fat dudes. Sure. Those are outliers, right? Most men like attractive women. There are some men out there that like fat women, like really, really fat women. That's the outlier, right? So, thank you, Mr. L. Mr. L. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. But, dude, let's see the cope. The cope. So I'm getting ratio to shitting back, by the way. Well, actually, I'm not getting ratio, but I might as well be. So I said fat dudes always get furious at these posts. Newsflash, women determine what a dad bod is, not men. So yes, that is what women mean. Not you, Daryl. Not you, Daryl. Not you. I'm sorry, Daryl. It was not you. The women are not into you, man. I'm sorry. Sati Production says it's all subjective. Sure. But there should be a little bit of standard for both men and women. Being healthy, not fit, not bodybuilder, just healthy. Sure. Yeah. 100. I agree. Now, the Sati, think about this for a moment. In the 20s or 50s even, there was not really many fat people. Everybody was generally thin, generally active because you had to be, right? Who was the outliers back then? The outliers were people that had genetic traits, typically attractive, and also were in hyper shape. Women still found them more attractive, right? When you saw actors from the 50s or 60s or 70s or 80s even, and they have suave hair and great jawlines and like a little bit of abs, they're still in great shape. They're still at the top end of attractiveness, right? The scale has gotten way larger now, right? The scale is off the charts, no pun intended. Now, the amount of people that are typically attractive are so small, and you wouldn't think it is. Now, Gen Z is bringing this back. Gen Z is the most active in like gym culture since like Gen X right now. Millennials got sucked into that. I'm a special I'm a special fruitcake. Like, thought process. And now none of them take accountability for their lives. I'm a millennial. The issue is I don't know what happened when we were growing up, but somehow we got this thought process that we don't have to work for anything, and we need to focus on mental health. And I don't know. I think just millennials were the most narcissistic generation. I am also a millennial, right? I was told that I was special, the greatest thing since sliced bread when I was growing up. You know, so I think generally speaking, that's where it kind of was born out of. I agree, Dragon Warrior, but again, I'm speaking in generalizations, not outliers, right? Squid says fat dudes don't understand the difference between a beer belly and a boogie. Yeah, 100%. And look, maybe you have a tiny beer belly, but you're a construction worker. You're still in that realm, right? There's dudes out there that look like Boogie that think they have dad bods because of this shit, right? Thank you, Squid. Rain Nation, Momoa dad bod, give me babies. I'm the same way. Nick Ricada dad bod, gross. Using the long words, dad bods were always gross. Dad bods were always gross, who usually hitting on his teen's daughter friends. Well, I think that's just dads, right? Creepy dads or creepy uncles, right? Creepy uncles. 215 is the heaviest dad bod. Yeah, 215 at 6'2" would be the heaviest dad bod. Thank you, Rain Nation. Ben Ryder says, I'm a millennial, but thanks to my dad, it didn't affect me. Yeah, same. I grew up in a trailer park with a very harsh, very accountability driven, and very loving father. My father covered every base. He covered the beat the hell out of me base, teach me lessons base, teach me how to work on car base, teach me life lessons base, and also like support me in everything I do base. So my dad covered all of it. Billy Hatcher said, did you see the stupid flat earth shit earlier today? It was hilarious. One of them went to Antarctica and discovered there's no ice wall. Dude, I don't believe flat earthers actually believe it. I don't think there's any, unless they're like legitimately schizo, you know. Thank you, Billy. I love you. Thank you, Billy. How you doing, Richard, by the way? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're coming to Daytona, Richard. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun, Richard. We got another backer. On the book. We're at 335 now, boys. 15 away from the stream goal. Go give it a love. Get you the new biz cover. Get you a shirt. Get you a tumbly. Get you the black and white ones that have been doing really well. The 3-pack. Get them. Look at all these things. Oh my God. Look at them. Get them now. Go help your boy out. It supports your boy a lot. Helps me in everything I'm doing next year as far as racing. And also supports fulfillment. So get on it, doggone it. Thank you, guys. All right. Rain Nation says you're still using the wrong words. Aggressive versus protective, for example. Aggressive versus protective. Are you talking about the previous thing now? I'm talking about simple biology. Like subconscious biology. When men use the word or the phrase nice guy, what they mean is they aim to please as a way to occur a sexual relationship. It's not genuine. That's what I mean by that. And when somebody's being not genuine and they're generally afraid of standing up to you as a woman, they will never do that as an outside threat, ever. Right? And on the opposite end of the spectrum, the aggressive man, who I think aggressive is the wrong word too. I didn't use the word aggressive, but they did in the post. But I'm saying like a guy that will tell you no and stand up to you. That kind of guy, 100% will stand up to other people that are threatening you as well, which is why subconsciously women choose men like that, right? There's a reason why women don't en masse choose not like nice little frail, goofy, like little like nice dudes. Because A, it's not exciting because your relationship's going to be boring as hell because strife and conflict build relationships. They just do. It's like turning on a video game and rolling the credits immediately, right? Versus, you're going to have disagreements and do you want the guy to be like, oh, I'm sorry every time? No, You're going to want them to be like, no, you're wrong. And let me explain why you're wrong. And they might not be right, but they still will voice their concern. Right. And a man that is in that situation where he's fighting with his chick, you know what I'm saying? And they get in a spat and they don't talk to each other for a couple hours. Then he comes back and he's like, look, you know, I may have been wrong. Let's talk it out and let's, you know, squash this. That's a strong man. Right. That's my opinion. It's not very black and white, but I think there's personality types, right? And there's a reason why one personality type is almost never picked over the other, right? Lisa Kenyon. Regarding men liking fat women, my brother-in-law is a chubby chaser for real. His first wife was thin when he got married. 5 years later, she was fat. Second wife started thin. 6 years on, she's huge. Well, that's just relationships. A lot of people, Lisa, don't actually know how to eat correctly. But that's another thing entirely. One of my cousins is like that. One of my cousins only likes women that are 300 pounds. It does exist for sure. But it's an outlier, like I said, you know. Confidence, morals, and conflict resolution is everything. Ooh, CT Productions over here cooking, bro. He's cooking. All right, go pick up the book, boys. Go pick up my book. Get on it, doggone it. I'm shilling it. I'm shilling it hard. We got to pass Cecil. That's my goal. All right. So anyways, this is what I said. You know, I said, Project H says, I guarantee you none of their fathers look like this. And again, people conflate the word dad and dad bod with father. And that's not what it means. It doesn't mean father. It means daddy. Like, ooh, daddy, shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. Daddy. When they say dad bod, it means daddy bod. Daddy. Ooh. It doesn't mean father. And like you said in the chat, men are analytical, right? Men choose like to logically look at a situation. But you have to you understand the nuance in the terminology being used here. What's up, Ashley? How you doing, baby? What's a spicy stream? How you doing, Ashley? You know what I'm saying? So just because they say dad doesn't mean father. It means daddy. And I responded, I'm like, daddy and father are not the same thing. A phrase doesn't mean the literal words involved. Dudes just use it as a reason to not they take care of their body, right? And I did get ratioed here. It says that body of a guy that spends 2 hours in gym regularly, but has a cheat day where he ate an entire pizza last week. That's absolutely not a dad bod. Keep in mind, this person is using their definition of a dad bod, not what women think it is or use it as. The most important question here is whose definition of dad bod means more? Which one holds more weight? No pun intended. Does a woman's definition of a dad bod hold more weight than a man's? I think that's a very easy question to answer. I feel like that's a very easy question to answer. This guy then responds to me saying, your definition will never matter until you hold the value of having it. Right? And then he just says that the internet needs to be studied because everybody's so stupid, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really comment any further on the actual argument at hand, just gets angry. And again, it's you'll never see a guy that's in shape defend this position. The only people that ever defend the dad bod is a fat guy position are fat dudes. Ever. And women, because women use it a lot as a means to be inclusive. Women enjoy being inclusive. Women are nurturing. Women care about people. Men care about things. This is the most common phrase used in the last 30 years, probably. Right? So a woman will tell a guy that's out of shape, oh, I actually, I like guys that are not muscular and buff. But they won't date you. They'll tell you that, though. You know how many times I have heard women say they're not into buff guys before they came over to my house and freaking jumped on top of me because of Tinder and were rubbing all over my abs and shit? Your words say one thing, but your actions say another, right? Beep, beep, beep. Rain Nation says, never in my life have I or another woman I know used dad bod in a ooh daddy. We always thought dad bod was an out of shape man who gave up looking for his family. That's what a lot of guys, see it as. But when you say, let's see, I'm 4'8". What do you mean 4'8", Bazoo? When you see women say, "I love uh, men that have dad bods," like Jason Momoa, do you think that's what they're talking about? Right? That's what I used to think, Rain Nation. I 100% used to think that until recently. I 100% thought that same shit until very recently. Right? Until probably a year ago, I don't know. I don't remember when I started seeing all these girls that were saying they loved like Jason Momoa's dad bod and Daniel Craig's dad bod and Zac Efron's dad bod, and I was like, "What? These dudes are all jacked." And then I came to the realization that that's what women meant. So I asked women in my own life. I asked women personally, right? I was like, "Huh, interesting." I would ask women, "What do you consider a dad bod?" And they would be like, "Oh, I don't know," And I would be like, "All right, well, here, let me show you two different pictures. Would you consider this a dad bod?" And it would just be a guy with like a gut and like no shoulders or no chest definition, just a gut, like a fat, kind of like a fat guy, not overtly fat, just kind of like a fat guy, like 220 pounds, 5'10", right? And they're like, "No, it's not. No." And I'm like, "Okay, what about this?" And I'd scroll over to Jason Momoa, just looking big and jacked, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that for sure." And I'm like, "Yeah, see, every girl answers the exact same because it's what you find attractive. There's a reason why the vast majority of women on the internet say dad bods are attractive. It's because they're not talking about you, Billy. I'm sorry. God damn it. Thank you, April. I already read it. I love you. Thank you, April, for keeping the conversation going. I appreciate you. I love you. Rain Nation. By the way, we're halfway to Naked Snake on the super chat goal already. I don't understand. That's crazy. Billy says I don't care. Yeah, whatever, Billy. I know you care. Don't act like you don't care. Don't act like let me roast you a little, Billy. Let me roast you a little. Where am I? Fuck. All right. Equivalent to a MILF, gotta be hot. Otherwise, not a MILF. Yeah, Brett Meyer. Brett Meyer on Rumble brings up a great point. A MILF is like a extremely hot woman that has children. It's not just a woman that has children, right? Oh. Wait, Saiti, what'd you say? If women only have a chance with an overweight guy in their circle, or if they truly don't care about appearance, which is possible, or if they have low self-esteem, then they will go for him. 100%, yeah. But if they get a chance to go with a guy in shape, it doesn't matter what the hell they say. They're going for the dude in shape. Okay, so this is one of the uncomfortable truths, and I don't want to dig too deep into this because it always pisses everybody off. Yeah, there are women out there that will totally say they're into fat guys, and that's fair. But it's because their husband or fiance or boyfriend's fat, and that's the only reason they say it. And the second that an attractive dude, when they're on vacation in Peru, an attractive dude that has abs is like hanging out with them, they melt, and they're dipping their toe in a little, right? Yeah. Rain Nation says, when I met you online, I was a MILF. Now I'm a GILF. You better read what I said before. Wait, what the hell did you say before? What the hell? All right, the chat be moving. Give me a free read. Already got that. Well, good thing I paid for it. Oh my God, where is it? I don't see nothing else, Rain Nation. Damn you. I don't know. I can't find it. I went back a long way. It's just a biological reality. And there's nothing to be ashamed of, man. There's nothing to be ashamed of admitting that, oh, yeah, it's a biological reality. People like attractive people, but everybody likes to be a contrarian, especially when their significant other occupies that realm, right? Right? Oh, yeah, sure. If I was married and my wife gained 30, 40 pounds and she's a little thick, you know what I'm saying? I'd still be like, I love you. You look great. You're beautiful, right? But I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to bang a freaking super unbelievably in shape hot girl. What? Of course I would. What are you talking about? God, thank you. Seems pretty easy to figure out. Hey, guys, check this out. You're talking to stupid women who have daddy issues. The first dad bod in written word I remember was Val Kilmer when he was fat. Ooh. Stupid women. Well, I mean, I would almost agree that generally speaking, women are probably dumb, but also guys are probably dumb generally speaking. Like the majority, right? Um, but I don't necessarily believe that the vast majority of women don't find guys in shape attractive. That sounds insane to me. That's like the "oh, I'm different. I'm not like other girls" thing that all girls do, right? Like every woman does the "oh, I'm not like other girls. I'm actually into gross guys that are fat." And then I take my shirt off and they're like, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's shocking. You're not into fat guys anymore. Weird how that worked." You're different. Imagine women being wrong and sticking to their point regard. Oh, Twigs! You're killing me over here, man. What's up, Steph? How you doing, baby? Steph's here. Now that's a beautiful damn woman, right there. She changed her picture to a cartoon version of her face, but her normal face is even better. Thank you. I am definitely not a romantic. That is not a me thing, dude. I think flower petals and candles are. It may just be me, and I could totally admit to that. But I also, my opinion on that kind of thing is, it's disingenuous and fake. Like to build all these cutesy things to like impress a girl, like on an anniversary, other than just taking her out to a nice restaurant and like paying for it and like having a good time, right? Because I don't know, if you wouldn't actually like, if a man wouldn't actually like genuinely enjoy it, it's fake, right? That's just my opinion. Okay. Hey, keep in mind my ex-wife left me, so I may not be right. I can attest to that. Okay. Oh my gosh, my nose is itching. It's like a nerve. It's like pinched or something. I wouldn't pay for food. I'm cheap. Yeah, Billy. Well, that's fine. You give all your money to me, and that's better. That's better than spending it on women. I'm gonna take a bite of my chicken wrap, and then I'm going to I'm gonna buy a chicken. I'm gonna buy a chicken of my ass wrap, and then we're gonna play this video. I want you guys to see this. The drones. I'm so hungry. It hurts. So I'm sure you guys have been following it, but we're gonna pull it up anyway. So, oh shit, it's like loud. So these drones 100% look autonomous. Is that the word? Hey, look, I'm from Alabama. Okay, they 100% look autonomous. How? Sorry, guys, I haven't eaten today because I'm stupid. I've had like 300 calories all day. I've been stressed out, man. Mm-mm. And of course, the first bite about my lip, of course. You ever do that? You're like super hungry and you finally bite something and then you bite your lip immediately. You're like, what the fuck? You know? Y'all ready for Santa? Snafu. You bit your chicken in a wrap. Jack off, I was dating, kept flirting with his coworker. I had enough and wrote a song about it. Well, good. Resignation. What are you talking about, Lisa? Who are you resigning? Oh. You ready for a Superman trailer? Hell yeah. Oh, it's so good. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, guys. You should add a perk of a signed headshot pic. The cutout mouth hole on the one I made is starting to hurt. Wow. We're 15 backers away from the goal, by the way. Go back to book. We just added a new cover. It's the same one, but it's finished. Biz cover. Go back. We're 15 away from goal today. Richard says you should. Yeah, I already read it. Love you, Richard. Thank you, dude. All right, let's play this video. Sorry, I was too busy botting shit. Mute myself. Wow. I talked about this yesterday. One of my friends. People are like I don't know what this is to distract from. Probably, like you said earlier, the spending bill. But this is asinine. This is asinine to me. News pundits and our own government is pretending like we don't know what it is. Dude, fuck off. Fuck off. I have no time for this idiocy. Idiocracy. What is it called? It is our own government. Do you actually believe for a single moment there's going to be thousands of drones flying over every densely populated city in the US? And the US government's going to be like, huh, and we're going to ignore it. What? What? Oh, yeah, maybe it's a foreign government who means harm. We're just going to ignore it. No, it's our own government. And if that's not the case and we're not shooting these downs, we're easily the weakest nation on the face of the earth. If this was actually a foreign government doing this and we're just letting it happen, we deserve everything that happens as a result, in my opinion. There are people in their own front yard shooting these bitches down right now, and they should. And you guarantee you the FBI is going to show up. The drones are lucky they're not in gun friendly. There was a guy in New Jersey shooting these shits with AR-15s the other day. That should do me for a little while. I just needed to buy something, guys. Literally no caloric intake today. Thank you, Ray Nation. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. Christian says that video is fake. This video is fake? Twigs, how do you know? Huh? How do you know, Twigs? You trolling me? Huh, Twigs? Huh? What's up, D? What? How you doing, buddy? You trolling? Booger, sugar, salt, rods. Oh my god. How many calories you shooting for a day? 1,600. Not even gonna get close today. I just stressed out, man. Stressed out. Oh, the guy shooting a video is fake. Okay, cool. So I'm in the process right now, and I can't talk about it in depth. One or two you kind of know about it. I can't talk about it in depth, but I have something really big that you're going to hear about probably in the next couple of days. And it's going to shake the foundations of your ass. But that's going on right now for me, so I got to wait. I got to wait before I talk about it. So I have not slept. I slept like 4 hours yesterday. I just it's hard to function right now. So yeah, I gotta I'm just really worn out. It's so hard to stream, and I know that sounds dumb. It's hard to stream, and it's just hard, man. Would you say today was a cheat day? No. What do you mean, mixed? Do you know what a cheat day is, Mixed Teller? You know what a cheat day is, Mixed Teller? I've had about 500 calories today, maybe. And I'll eat some egg whites when I get off the stream. That'll put me at 800, maybe. And then a protein bar put me at 1,100. Yeah. So I'll have about 1,100 today. That just means I'm going harder, Mixed Teller. Donna thought the one black and white copy needed love. Not sure what's going on with next week. You bring it to your race and I sign it and draw hearts on it. Oh, by the way. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely behind doing the opposite of stress eating. I'm doing the opposite of stress eating, yeah. Thank you, Donna. So by the way, Donna just gave the news that we got another backer. 336. We're 14 from gold. Donna, big shout out to Donna. You beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beast. Love you. Thank you, Donna. You're so good to me. I really appreciate all the love you give me every stream, even in real life. In real life. Can't wait to see you next year. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, a cheat meal would be me eating French fries, man, or Taco Bell or some shit. Not being under my caloric intake. Clean. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I need to do better. I did leg day today too, which is hilarious. Doing leg day on a low caloric intake day is insane. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, this is such a good point, dude. Look at this. Chuck Schumer says, amid the drone sightings this week, I'll move for the Senate to pass legislation giving local officials the tools and authorities necessary to act quickly in lockstep with government agency. And a Vote Republican guy says, isn't it convenient that there's always a bill ready to be passed to take advantage of a random wink wink situation that popped up out of nowhere that we know nothing about? Our whole government is horrendously corrupt. And it's so obvious. It's so obvious. God, my nose is running. I ate a little bit of hot sauce. Jeffrey, great to be back. Sorry, I've been distant. Pumped to watch you race in Michigan, hopefully. Sorry if you've addressed that. Already trucks next year. I haven't announced what I'm doing next year yet. I'm racing at Daytona, obviously, and ARCA, obviously. That's already been announced. But yeah, I'll announce it in the next couple of days what I'm doing. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you. You'll know. You'll know. What's up, X-Wing? How you doing, buddy? How's my boy doing? Hope you're doing well, man. It's like the spending bills. Isn't it always very convenient how there's a spending bill that comes out of nowhere? Right? There's always a spending bill that comes out of nowhere because the government might have to face being shut down, right? And that spending bill just so happens to have a $100,000 salary increase for every single person in power. Wow, it's crazy, right? Crazy. Can't believe it. Interesting how that always happens. I love it. I've always loved that. I think it's really cute. Really, really cute. And then you have dumbass commentators on both sides that are like, your side's bad. They're the same guy with tiny differences, in my opinion. There's like probably 2 or 3 politicians out of the thousands that are actually not corrupt as fuck. And they'll never get a lot of power because they'll just get freaking Clinton'd for sure. For damn sure. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the fact that people are okay with CEOs getting killed, but not okay with Joseph Rosenbaum getting killed. Right? You ever notice that? Very weird. Vigilante justice is totally fine if you are killing innocent people. But if you defend yourself from a guy that was convicted 5 times of raping a small child under the age of 11, totally can't do that. That's vigilante justice is a no-go. And you're a murderer now. Right? None of these people believe anything. They have no morals. They don't believe anything. They just believe whatever their side tells them to believe. It's sad. Lame. Very sad. Rosenbaum was stressed. Yeah, that dude. How is that dude walking out on the street? I'll never understand the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Oh, Kyle came over there with a gun. Okay. That Rosenbaum guy didn't deserve to die, JoJo. I'm like, you do realize he forcefully raped 5 small children, maybe more, but he was convicted of 5. Oh, that doesn't matter. Conveniently ignore that part. It's gross. Like, you could just say that Rittenhouse was wrong, but you could also say, but at least he killed that guy. Why is that not a dangerous, like, why is that not a normal opinion to have, right? You ever think about that? That seems like a reasonable opinion, right? Oh, I don't agree with what Kyle Rittenhouse did, but at least he got that guy. That's you covering both sides. But no, they just violently defend the guy for some reason. He was actually a good guy. What? Hold on. I can't do this anymore. All right. Very silly. All right. I turned off the Twitter because I can't scroll on Twitter because you'll just get arrested. Oh, yeah. The drones are just hobbyist models. Let's see, drone being classified. We're being lied to. Yeah, of course. Look at this beautiful drone. Am I on the page anymore? I think they look cool. That one's really high up though. Look how high this thing is. That's a high ass drone. That thing's up there, man. That thing is in the sky, dude. Wow. Insane. Yeah, check it out. I agree. I agree. I don't agree with anything. I don't agree with anything, man. There are some politicians out there that are saying some stuff that people have been waiting for a long time, but we don't know. It's yet to be seen if anything will actually happen. I doubt it. Like, for example, abolishing the IRS. Politicians have been kind of talking about that lately. A handful of them. I doubt you'll ever see that in our lifetimes. You think they're actually going to stop that free delicious money? No, I doubt it. But think about our roads and schools. Our roads and schools, bro, where 0.5% of your federal taxes go towards. The rest go to foreign governments. Enjoy. Oh, bro, our schools, bro. Listening to people defend taxes makes my blood boil. Like boil. Have you ever actually paid into taxes? Oh, you haven't. That's interesting. I'm so surprised actually. Wait till we find out who was at the Diddy parties. We will never find that out. We will never find out who was at Diddy parties, and we will never find out who was at the Epstein Island. Those things will never ever be found out. They will never ever be released. Too many people in power. Too many people in power, boys. Sorry. Anthony Cumia says, "Hey, what's up, dude? Gotcha Sen says 2 for the Goomba. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Gotcha Son. Appreciate you, dude. 15 backers away from goal and 2:45 until Naked Snake. All right. So Anthony Acumia says, if I can ever pull it up. Oof. I believe the drone psyop was for the powers that be to see how long it would take for the population to become disinterested in an event that most people would have previously thought would be earth-shattering. UFOs all over the country with absolutely no information or explanation from the government. The results in a couple of weeks, poof, it's old news. It gives the people in charge a great example of how long the citizenry will continue to question things if we don't get answers. Apparently, not that long. That's a very, 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 very good logic. Very good reasoning. Make sure you guys like the stream, by the way. Very good reasoning there. I agree with that. Did LeBron take time off from the NBA because he's trying to stop his Diddy tape from getting leaked? I don't think that'll ever happen. What's up, Peaches? I don't think you'll ever see a single name from that unless there's like the evidence is a little too overwhelming, right? Like people in the behind the scenes, you'll never hear about any of those people. I mean, look at what's look at Hunter Biden. That's a great example. Hunter Biden's a fantastic example.
Looking for a new smartphone? Check with PBTech, home to New Zealand's biggest range of smartphones. Enjoy amazing low prices and get expert advice from our team. Check with PBTech and see how much you can save.
Of people not really giving a fuck, right? So if you were on Twitter yesterday or the day before, like every single like DNC account they were taking pictures with Hunter Biden, and like the caption was like, "He's the greatest man I ever met. He's such a nice guy. He's such an incredible human being." Remember that 2 days ago? Harry Sison, Brooklyn Dad, or whatever. All these DNC accounts were taking pictures with Hunter Biden, talking about how great of a person he is. There are literal videos and screenshots of him with like 11-year-old Malaysian kids with towels on behind him. This dude actively engaged in like statutory grape times with probably hundreds of children, and no one cares. No one cares. They take pictures with him and talk about how great he is. No one gives a fuck. So no, he did it out in the open. The people in secret will never get in trouble, bro. Ever. That is insane. How could anybody think that would ever happen? You will never know the people behind the Diddy stuff. There was just too much evidence against Diddy. Too much evidence. You'll never meet the behind the scenes people. You'll never see a name, and you'll never see a name on the Epstein list. Not gonna happen. Sorry, not gonna happen. If you can do it out in the open and then get pardoned, never gonna happen. Sorry. And people don't care, right? They take pictures with him and talk about how great he is. They don't give a fuck. They do not care. Okay. And they never will. So if that goes to show anything, it's all about winning. I want my side to win. Win by any means necessary. Win, win, win. Win, win, win. We don't care if children are getting harmed or killed. We don't give a fuck. We just want to win. We just want to win. That's how it is. None of these people care. Nope. Yeah, okay. People talking about UFOs. Come on, dude. The orbs. The orbs. There's no drones around here. All right, here we go. We're gonna watch this video. Hey, Flux, what's up, baby? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Flux. Oh man. Hope you're doing well. Hope to see you sometime soon in the future. I have not met Theo Vaughn though. That'd be great though. I'd be all about it, man. I like Theo Vaughn. But at any rate, feel sorry for Justin Bieber abusing. He's going to get justice for it. No, they never will. The people are too powerful, right? Awesome, Flux. Awesome. I'll be in Dover at some point for a race, if that's close. Let's do this video. Is it up? Oh, it is up. I said that 3 weeks ago. You and Theo should hook up. That'd be great. But I am a nobody, so even more so than now, right? Even more so than now. We'll talk again after the YouTube decides to turn the impressions back on my channel, and then I'm getting like 1,000 concurrent again. Once that happens, then maybe. But even then, I'm gonna have to. You have to have 10,000 concurrent before a big podcast would ever have you on. It's got to be beneficial, man. And YouTube killed my channel, I think about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And keep in mind, it's not me bitching. It'll come back. It always does. It's just a thing that happens. You'll notice it. You'll notice your favorite streamer suddenly has 1/10 of the viewership they had randomly. It's just, that's one of those things. Tim Pool had me on. Tim Pool sponsors my NASCAR career. That's a little different. A little different, man. Let me put my headset on. Two Southern boys. That would be fun. We'd have a great time. Ooh.
Why does it have to be a classified briefing if these are just hobbyist drones? They're not military drones. Why is it a classified briefing on the Capitol Hill?
I don't. I'd have to refer you to Congress on that. Again, sharing as much information as we can here. I don't have the briefing in front of me, so I can't tell you specifically, what aspects are classified or not. I can assure you, though, that again, we are sharing as much information as we can based on what we know.
Non-answer. Hey, look, a non-answer from a person at the Pentagon. I'm so shocked. Wow, that's crazy. Why is it classified if these are just hobbyist drones? I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. Okay. All right. I hate our government so much. The older I get. It's like the older you get and the more aware you become of reality around you, the more you're able to reason through life, and the more you realize that all these people are just fake cusp of people that do nothing but soak up and suck off the tit of just free fucking corrupt money. Every one of them, all of them across the board, all of them across the board, just sucking that teat as hard as possible and just saying shit like, "Oh, we don't know, we don't have it in front of us," for every question that they're ever asked about anything. "Oh, I don't have it in front of me. Sorry. Free money. Give me money, please. Money, please." I'm tired of it, dude. Oh, Dragon Warrior says, "Would you do a stream with D-Day Cobra?" I've done several streams with Jeremy. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We make a push and bring our boy Cody on Theos, and they are close geographically and also ideologically. Well, yeah, I mean, we could do it in a like a NASCAR way, probably. That'd be fun. But I'm not holding my breath, man. Not holding my breath. Beep 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 beep. One of those things I don't do is hold my breath for anything anymore. Beep. Yeah, Christian. Well, to be fair, Christian, to be completely fair, the reason child stars act so insane, in my opinion, let's ignore the casting couch bit because that's how it's gonna be. All the suck and talk stuff. Ooh my god, Jesus. But when it comes to child actors or child stars that grow up and their parents are already multi-millionaires, they don't feel fulfilled from anything, right? They don't feel fulfilled from anything. Nothing makes them feel alive anymore. Nothing exists for them to improve their well-being because they've never had strife and they've not had to worry about anything. And I mean, they've had to worry about stuff, but they've never had to worry about losing everything because they missed a shift or had a cold, right? They've never experienced that kind of life where you could lose everything because you got fired over or you got laid off, right? So what they'll do is they'll do more insane shit to try to feel alive, i.e., white kids parkouring on the top of skyscrapers, right? I guarantee you, every single kid that's a teenager that does parkour on the top of skyscrapers their parents are multimillionaires and they just don't feel anything anymore because everything they could ever want or achieve is already there. The thing that makes us humans, especially humans that feel fulfilled, is strife. Strife. Having conflict and strife and overcoming these things and setting goals is the only way that you feel fulfilled as a human being. And these child stars, especially through nepotism, they grow up not experiencing any of that. All they do is grow up and paparazzi, money, lavish life. And they're 16, 17 and they're going through that, kind of that emotional maturity where they're starting to deep think about shit in a very dumb way. Keep in mind, they're still dumb as hell. And they start going for the wrong thing to make themselves feel alive. That's why almost all of them become hooked on psycho kinds of drugs and spiral out of control. And sometimes they come back in their 30s and they overcome it. But the strife is what they created. They created their drug issues almost as a result of having no strife, they created their own, right? And you can kind of see that in a broader sense with all Western culture in its entirety, right? Like Western culture became so comfortable, so safe that we have to invent our own issues, right? So that's why you see people out there marching and protesting in favor of like removing a child's genitalia. Because we just don't have any conflict. We don't have any problems, and we have to invent whatever we can come up with to feel like we're making progress and feel fulfilled. The vast majority of people don't have interest. They can't fill their lives with interests that will leave them fulfilled. The vast majority of people don't have like actual hobbies or interests. So they fill themselves up with A, media, TV, or B, social protesting, social movements, a way to fit in and feel fulfilled. And the vast majority of people don't have that. You don't see people in war-torn countries arguing about trans issues. They just want to survive. Their biggest concern is eating and not dying of starvation. It's very weird when all these poor countries, why do they never talk about any of these social rights issues at all? It's because their biggest issue is not being killed or dying. They don't care about any of this other stuff. Go ask a guy in Northern Africa if he cares about trans issues. He's gonna be like, "What? Can you give me food? My family is starving. Please help." That's the difference between Western culture and almost all other cultures, with the exception of like a handful of first world countries, in my opinion. So that's why you can sit there in your $1 million house with your $1 million family, your parents, sit on your $600 or to $1,000 phone and complain about how oppressed you as a group are. I'm so damn oppressed in my mansion with my family and everything I could ever want and every piece of information ever in my entire life and history at my fingertips. I'm so oppressed right now. Explain your situation to somebody that lives in a broken down shack and have to walk 27 miles to get food and water every day. Explain your situation to them and see how they feel about it. In fact, go over there and see how their situation is. Plot twist, you're going to be killed on sight. Maybe look in the mirror and find out that your issues aren't really that important. Right? So that's my thought process on that whole thing. We're halfway to Naked Snake, boys. God, we're almost 2 hours in. What the hell happened? Halfway to Naked Snake. We only got one backer tonight. No, we got two. No, we got one. No, we got two. Oh, Donna, what's up? We are 14 backers away from gold tonight. I know YouTube's trying to kill my channel off real hard, and the viewership is suffering as a result. It's just one of those months. But I believe we can still hit the mark. There's the link. Go give us some love. 14 backers away from goal. Halfway to Snake and Snook. Get on it, dog. On it, boys. Time flew by. Oh, when I'm talking about stuff like that, I always have a really good time. Always have a really good time talking about stuff that pique my interest. It peaks. Oh, beep. Beep, beep, beep. All right. Anyways, you two killed the snake streak. Well, they've been trying to kill me off for a long time. It is actually kind of weird that you would think YouTube would look at channels that do like fairly well with those kind of goals and be like, yeah, we need to lift those channels up, but they don't. It's weird. No one really understands the algorithm. What's up, Deborah? How you doing, baby? How you doing, Deborah? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the show. Make sure you like the stream, boys. And let's give a shout out to our boy, the late Legal Vices Jeff, our brother from another mother, our father from another grandmother. Hit 100K subs. He passed away 2 days ago. Great man. And the internet rallied behind his ass and got him to 100K subs. And that is so awesome. So awesome. So I'm very happy to see that. Thank you guys. Everybody on board, everybody that helped. I know we talked about it on stream a lot last stream, but I appreciate everybody's love. In celebrating Jeff's life, I've watched a bunch of streams of people talking about it, really enjoying all these people that came together for our boy. So I appreciate that. And I love the dude. I was hoping to see him this year. But life doesn't always work out, man, the way you'd like. But we celebrate him because he deserves it more than anybody I know on YouTube. Like I said, one of the most genuine people I've ever met in content creation. There's not a lot of them, and I know that sucks to say, but there ain't a lot of them. He was one of them. So, thank you guys for supporting your boy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Whew, I have a splitting headache, boy. It's splitting as hell. Everybody came through for the Lawrix. Yeah, Deborah, I agree. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I know I broke down during the stream like a big old bitch, and I know people are yelling at me and making fun of me. I don't really care. That's never bothered me. So, but yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time talking about it. There's always going to be like clip channels and the comments angry that, I was vulnerable for a moment, but it doesn't bother me. If it did, I wouldn't exist on any platform. So It's all good, man. It's all good. Doesn't bother me at all. What's up, Auricus? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. It's so hard. It's so hard for me to scroll Twitter anymore. I was hoping that it would I was hoping that Twitter would become less political, and it just never did. It's just the same bullshit. It's people screeching about Trump all day. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. It's over. It's over. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I even started muting every single political post, and it doesn't matter. You could tell that the algorithm is set up to push posts to specifically annoy you. It'll be like a guy with 8 followers, and he gets 5 million views on a post. Trump evil. I'm like, oh my God, I don't care. I don't care. Please leave me alone. Cyberhunk says you're a good dude. Thank you, Cyberhunk. Appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Daniel Baker. I appreciate you. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It was a rough 2 days. My uncle, my dad's brother, died yesterday, and that was a rough one. But yeah, they don't. It doesn't usually get to me until I get to the funeral, and my dad's tore up, and then I get tore up, and everybody's tore up. So, not really looking forward to that. But I'll be there. So, it's just one of them. It's just one of them times, man. It's like the earth is, or whatever have you, nature is balancing itself. Like, I'll get really good news professionally, or have a really good stream, and I'm like, man, everything's going so well, you're right. And then the next day some tragedy happens, and I'm like, why can't stuff just work out for a freaking minute? You know what I'm saying? So that's been me the last 3 days. But it's all good. It's all good. Love you, Stephanie, by the way. Of course, you got the salty variant. Of course you did. Salty variant's beautiful. We're getting backers left and right, boys. I think we're at 338. 338 backers, 12 away. 12 away from 350. 350. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. And that's me every day. Yeah. Biz variant gonna be rare because it's the least claimed. Well, I just added it on there. So there was one previously on there, and I hit it. It had a bunch of them claimed. The new one is I just added it today, so it only says like 1 or 2 claimed. But I think in the item list it's like 110, maybe. So the way Indiegogo works is a very strange way. I don't really like it, but it works this way. So basically, you can get one backer, and the backer can buy everything in the campaign, but it still counts as one backer, right? So, for example, the tumblers have like 14 backers total on both, but they're over 200 on add-ons. I kind of wish every item was like counted as a backer, because then it would be like well over 1,000, and it would actually make sense. But yeah, it's very strange. What's up, Rebel Bird? How you doing, baby? How much to Naked Snake? I think we got a $2 in the last hour, so I would say the same. the same, Billy. The same amount. Rip Jeff Allen Rees. Yeah, dude. Rip Jeff. Beautiful man. Beautiful man. Yeah, dude. I was going live Monday, and I'd heard it, obviously I heard about the news, and I was following it closely. And I was like, I'm going to do a Jeff tribute stream. I miss Jeff. I love Jeff. He was a great dude. And I started the stream, and immediately, I don't know if it was the headspace, but I was just really beat up about it. It's almost like it didn't hit until then. And I almost couldn't stream. I was like, well, I did not expect this to happen. What happened? What the hell's going on? It was kind of weird. It just happened, man. It just happened, So BBB. Walking helps clear I feel the recharger. I go to the gym, Dragon Warrior. I go to the gym every day, and that's my like mental period. Is the gym. Every day, man. Gym every day. Get my mind off things. My mind be wandering. It'd be wandering. If Diddy survives long enough, I'm sure he'll sing like a songbird. Yeah, but we'll never hear about it, Swift Fox. Right? Doesn't matter what Diddy says to like officials or people. We're not going to hear about it. It's not going to get back to the public. There's too many high-profile actors, agents, studio executives, people in power, and politicians that have been involved in all these things. You can't, because it's going to change the face of the earth. If all the news would come, if all the truth came out like overnight, and it was true and verified by like the government, which they wouldn't do that, it would change the entire course of the future forever. And so you can't do that. It would destabilize the entire country. Oh wow, every politician was hanging out with 11-year-old girls. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Right? And I'm not saying that's what happened in Minecraft, dude. I better shut my mouth. To be honest, should probably stop talking. I'm just fucking thinking out loud. Everybody, calm down. Oh yeah, okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Anyways, 50 Cent was trying to. So was Cat Williams. What's up, Bosconian? How you doing, dude? Bosconian. The FBI's X Files. Yeah, dude. Awesome. Even Nick Rekieta tweeted about his boy. That's nice. And still, even on like these posts, people still like just try to do the trolling thing. I'm like, dude, there's so many opportunities to do the trolling stuff. So many opportunities. Pick a different opportunity. Right? Like, I get it that you're parasocially like completely consumed by everything, and your biggest excitement is the new drama online, and that's all you look forward to in your life because you have nothing else going on. But pick a different opportunity. You know, you need to put Eggman on the side of your car for Sonic the Hedgehog. Just give you tribute to Egg from GameStop. Yeah, they're gonna have to give me about 25 grand for me to do that. Yeah, you gotta pay for that kind of stuff. In like NASCAR, if I was short track racing somewhere, maybe for fun. But yeah, not. That's the valuable real estate. It ain't free. It ain't free. It'd be cool if it was. What's up, Sean? How you doing, dude? How you doing, dude? I hope Nick can make a comeback. Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll do good. I'm sure he'll do good, man. Now the FFA is going to try to do more overreach for flipping hobbyist drones. Yep. It's all bullshit. I don't believe it, dude. And to be fair, I got to be completely honest with you. I don't believe anything, not even a single word, not even the. If the government says the word the, I don't believe it. So there ain't no way in hell that I'm believing anything anybody's saying about this bullshit drone stuff. Nothing. And I can't believe anybody does. Like, are we kidding? Are we kidding? So, really wish we left drama in high school. Yeah, well, you'll one thing you learn getting older is you think drama's about high school, but it's actually just human nature. I guess. I don't know. It's human nature for people that don't have anything going on. That's the crabs in the bucket thing, right? So people that don't have anything going on, they try to tear others down that are trying to do things because they want other people to fail, because it gives them a reason to not push, to not have accountability, right? The crab in the bucket mentality is something that everyone does. Everyone does to some degree. There's people that don't, but there's people out there that, and I think the difference is acting on it. Obviously, I'll see somebody that gets a really good opportunity, right? Just out of nowhere, they just get the best opportunity in the world. And I'm like, man, I'm jealous as hell. But I'm able to look inside myself and be like, well, that's awesome. That's awesome that's happening for that person, right? When, I'm thinking, man, I wish I had that opportunity. But still, you have to like stop and pause and be like, that's good for those people. Awesome. Good for them. I'm not going to let something like that, like, I'm going to let it motivate me, not drag me down. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people, they have to tear everyone down around them because they have nothing going on, no accomplishments, nothing. So they have to tear everyone down. And being a content creator, I see that shit 10 times a day. Right? So like there is always, if I post a like a NASCAR related post, right, on Twitter or Facebook or something, there's always two people, and they're different people, you know, but there's always two people that will shit on you for not doing more. Keep in mind, these people aren't doing anything at all in life, literally nothing, but they're angry at you for not doing more. The person doing something, they're angry at you for not doing more, right? So people will be like, I'll be like, yeah, we finished seventh at Salem, we finished eighth at Toledo, you know, in a car that shouldn't be finishing there. We're doing a great job. And people be like, well, why didn't you get a top five? You're trash. You're fake. You're a poser. And I'm like, what? Wait, where did you don't even race? And they're like, yeah, but I wouldn't need to race. Like I wouldn't be racing if I sucked like you, right? It's people that have they'll never even be remotely involved in anything that stature. And I'm not like using that as a flex. I'm just saying, you know, to put those two things in comparison, right? Those people always do that, right? And that doesn't matter. Mick Stellar, the person that saying ARCA isn't NASCAR, even though it is, they'll still say that. And then once I race in the NASCAR Truck Series, it's gonna be like, well, you're not racing in Xfinity Series, you're a poser. And then once I race in the Xfinity Series, they're gonna be like, oh, you're a poser, you're still fake, it's not real NASCAR. And then for some odd reason, if I happen to exist in the Cup Series, they'll be like, well, you suck though, you're not even finishing in the top 30. And then somehow, by the grace of God, I win like at Daytona 500. This is obviously a super hypothetical, right? Just hear me out. By the grace of God, I win the Daytona 500. You know what they're going to say? Well, you're gay and I hate you. That's the end of it. There is no winning. So you just don't engage, right? You have to understand logically that these people, they're just trying to tear you down because they themselves are upset at themselves. So you can't take it personally. I don't even like dislike these people at all if they're doing it because I understand what it's coming from. But you are gay. I understand where it's coming from. They're upset at their own outcome. They're upset they didn't do more to benefit themselves. So they're angry at everyone around them, right? They're taking it out on everybody else and they're just upset at themselves. So I don't hold that against them. I get it. I understand. So a lot of people get angry at those people and I'm just like, oh, I don't, you know, look, okay. They're really just angry at themselves. So don't take it too seriously. Speaking of taking it too seriously, we got a bunch of super chats coming in. Billy says, for the snake. Also, did we hit Rainbow Knight? Yes, sir. We sure did. Thank you, Billy. Also, Gabriel Knight says, here's a down payment on my promise to help save the snake. Chat needs to put up 120 and I'll drop the remaining red boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gabriel Knight. And this is kind of foreshadowing because Jenny just dropped another red boy. Oh my God. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. You're so good to you, boy. Oh my God. Look at her. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Jenny. God. Rebel Bird says first time winners at Daytona all the time. It's entirely possible. Not in the Cup Series. It's not. But it is. Yeah, sure. It's totally possible in other series. Sure. Not in the Cup Series. I don't think I would. The approval process to actually race in the Cup Series is so strenuous and over the top that I likely would never even be allowed to do it, no matter what happens. So, and I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about, you know, what's in front of me right now. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. I appreciate you. I have done more in this year with racing that I ever thought would ever even happen remotely possible. So, it's all good. Thank you, Jenny. I love you, Jenny. Gabriel Knight. Well, shit. That was easy. Look at you. Look at you coming in strong, my boy. My boy. Thank you so much, my beautiful man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the love, all of your love. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much, dude. You are the GOAT, Gabriel. Also, Jenny would have Orange Boy, our Gold Boy. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. Appreciate you guys so much. We're about $5 away from Naked Snake, technically. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. You guys are too good to your boy. Wow. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Dragon Warrior says, we have a camera that can see a star miles away in space, but we can't get a decent picture of Bigfoot. Nope. And it's always the same walking, looking right picture. Billy says we hit Naked Snake. Billy, I don't think you understand that I have analytical data that I'm looking at right now. I have an actual, it shows me. It shows me, Billy. Lisa, there you go. Lisa Canyon coming in strong. Lisa, yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Love you. Appreciate you. Oh my God. Thank you, Lisa. You guys keeping it alive every damn show, even with the channel dying as it is. It's only usually for December, though, so don't worry too much.
So, guys,
Thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you. Oh, and by the way, let's hit refresh on this.
we're about to end the stream. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, didn't go too bad. So, probably gonna see you guys again on Monday. Actually, hold on. Yeah, it will be. It will be Monday. Yeah, and Tuesday. That's so cool. Anyways, I'll probably be seeing you guys